I definitely made a joke. I said, see me in bracket dodo. I mean doo-doo.
I mean, he could upset Bombogi and then lose to Raph or side it. You never know.
He could. That would be really funny.
But
I made a joke about it.
But speaking of upsets, I don't know what an upset here would be because both of these players are pretty damn good. So let's just see what happens. Gold. I need to switch these names. These are on the wrong people. Ooh.
Cool. He's a Cloud player now.
Yeah.
Like that. I've been familiar with Gold. So what do you know about him?
I know nothing about him. All I know is he showed up the 1 week I did not show up, and he did good. I think he got 7th.
Wow.
So
all began.
I'd never heard of him before then. So
I guess when it comes to specific players, do you think they're around the same level? What about the matchups? Do you think Cloud sort of can edge out Palu?
This is an even matchup, in my opinion. Maybe Palutena favor. Just because Cloud has this big old fucking sword. Makes things kind of painful. Palu doesn't like swords that much. Cloud definitely got a lot better with the recent buffs too. So he definitely can contend with her a lot more. Not when he air dodges into an up smash like that, but I do think Cloud has the tools. I think Cloud is potentially a high tier at this point. So having a good, decent, at least a good matchup against Palutena is not a bad thing at all, and definitely not out of the realm of possibilities.
Cool. So it would be, you think, maybe potentially slightly in Palu's favor? So what are some of the key tools you think are going to be used on either side?
Well, this right here, edge guarding Cloud, huge part of the whole game plan. Like neutral, pretty even, maybe Cloud favor, but off stage, Palutena destroys him off stage, which is why I say it's potentially losing for Cloud because of the whole off stage game.
Mm-hmm. That makes
Cloud
sense.
snaps to ledge better now, but
his recovery is not perfect.
It's still not great. It's still pretty linear, and Palu can abuse that really well with long-lasting tilts that just kind of cover a lot of options.
What about a Cloud? Do you think there's anything that like Cloud specifically has that can make a Palu in a bad spot?
Well, once again, it's kind of the neutral thing. He has big old disjoints that Palu really can't contend with. That back air is just, as we see from Gold, back air and the up B. Those are the two big things. Back air kind of stuff her out a little bit. If Palutena is not perfect on, spacing your aerials, you're gonna get up B down shield a lot.
Makes sense.
And Palutena's, she's all about aerials, so it's not like you can kind of poke them with safe grounded moves or anything like that. You are hitting them with your aerials and they can easily contend that with an up B as shield. Maybe a quick up air if they jump too high. So it's definitely things both of these characters can do against each other that makes this a pretty interesting matchup to watch. And right now, both these players are keeping it really close to one another.
They're kind of just scrapping right now. They're neither person is kind of running over the other. I think Gold died early on, but he's managed to do a bit of a comeback.
Yeah, absolutely.
To make it even. It's really a question of how much vikkyp can sort of like chip away at Gold right now and see if he can sort of edge out just a little bit more and make that final stock a little bit more in his favor. Because I bet we'll see it. Let me put it that way. I don't know how dominant vikkyp is going to be right here, but he's getting a lot.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, okay. The down.
He's got limit.
Another decent thing, not the greatest option all the time, obviously, because it's pretty laggy. But I believe Cloud's down air is still bigger than Palutena's up air, so you can use that to kind of land a little bit better when she's trying to juggle you with up airs. It's not the greatest idea because she can still kind of space around it and try and catch it, but it's not a bad thing.
I think right now it's going to be very much a question of how much if Cloud can get out of this vantage state right now, and whether or not that's not good. Whether or not Cloud can sort of space out from here, because right now it's possible. It's possible. The spacing game that he can play can sort of control the matchup, but he can't get parried like that.
Right, Gold is spacing his moves really well though. He's getting these max range forward tilts. And he is not forward tilts, forward airs. Not getting punched for it, but that's not good. That's not good. So he got a little antsy.
I respect the gamble, but
I don't. Not at 37.
Yeah,
not at 37.
I don't respect the reward.
No.
Anyone who puts their balls on the line, I respect it. It's just where you do it is way more important.
Yep. So game one, we'll go to vikkyp. Not a pretty close game though. vikkyp kind of started to run away with on the last stock. Gold had tightened up on the second stock, but he needs to find that footing he had found in that second stock and hold that for an entire game because He started weak and ended weak, and the second stock was the real highlight for him, but he just wasn't able to start or finish it out. So, oh, that's right, it wasn't Greninja, it was Bowser. So he's got a Bowser. Looks like he is going to give it a shot.
No.
I don't know why he wouldn't switch off Palutena for this matchup, but he didn't, so thank God for that.
So he's
playing
with my emotions
so
here.
He obviously thinks he can do better with the Bowser in this matchup, which is very interesting because this is a rough one sometimes.
Probably one of the reasons he was playing Cloud in the first place. It might be because Final Fantasy just came out and he was feeling like it.
Yeah, but I mean, all of a sudden he just took a whole 43% because he got nared once. Palutena nair broke him. Only time you'll ever hear me say that. It's not true.
In this matchup, it kind of feels like it.
This matchup kind of rough. You just get comboed, you get edge guarded. It's just not fun. However, if you can kill Palutena early, you get the reads. Then it's not a bad idea.
But it requires sort of getting the reads, and a lot of times
you need to honestly. I'm not gonna say Palutena dominates this matchup because Bowser is just a good fucking character, but it definitely is not fun. Right there, down tilt, kind of frame trap with the back air, and then back throw, air dodge, easy.
It's one of those things where in this matchup, it's sort of a question of Gold only has to make a few limited reads.
Yeah.
But those reads have to be very, very precise.
I like that. Just the landing back air at 105 and kills him center stage.
Meanwhile, vikkyp has to make a lot less important reads, and he's not gambling nearly as often.
Yeah.
So naturally, Palutena is going to win this matchup. But it's sort of like Palutena starts out winning. It's a question of how much Gold can sort of make the reads to turn it around. So right now, he's definitely using the fact that he can just sort of put out these really quick moves that sort of contest at a decently similar range to Bowser. And also just the combo weight just makes it to where all of his punish game is just so strong.
Yep. He's got to find his way out of disadvantage and not put himself back in a disadvantage spot like that. He just had gotten away from Palutena, and he's all of a sudden he's already he's throwing out F smash, he's throwing out these unsafe up Bs. He's got to just be smart about his options and not commit to something that's going to get him punished so early on.
Yeah, the punish game, it's weird because Palu is just naturally a safer thing, but if Palu's ever unsafe, it doesn't take that much execution or even any more reads to sort of get a lot more out of it.
Talk about that DI though. My man's died on the right platform off the top at 80, 90. What kind of DI, vikkyp? That's how you gonna lose games. Jeez.
Oh god.
It was. You should not be done. That was honestly one of the worst DIs I've seen.
Oh my god. Bro, you should see my DI. Bruh.
Either way though, Gold taking that early kill that shouldn't have happened, and he's running with it now. He's got a solid 67% already built up.
I've got that get me in
Unfortunately,
redemption
Palutena gonna build that up right away. If he actually gets a full string, he only got 26%. 2 full nairs. Now, Gold, good catch on the spot dodge with the side B.
I guess this is very much a question of vikkyp's DI.
Yeah. Literally all it takes is one hit from this character. However, Bowser disadvantage. He's got to be careful on this. Ooh, dash. He definitely went on a falling fair and got the dash attack instead, and gets a little bit of a punishment, but back to reset neutral.
This is sort of what I was talking about. vikkyp will sort of naturally win the matchup. The question is whether or not vikkyp or whether or not Gold allows it to be at sort of a natural state, or if Gold can continue to keep control.
Ooh, he had the parry, but multi-hits, baby. He's got it. He's pulling once again. He's pulling the trigger on these risky options. He's got to be careful. That's how he's been losing stock so early. He just kind of goes for something risky. I do like the side B though.
vikkyp's playing breakout right now. It's sort of just keep the ball from not falling through.
He's continuing. Warp cancel forward. I love it. I approve. The master of warp cancels approves of that one. Earns my respect for that one.
Very good shit.
vikkyp winning it 2-0 over Gold.